Author Cindy Kep is Author Cindy Kep is writing on the edge. Books include Remnant in the Stars, The Loudest Actions, Lines of Succession, Mindstorm, Condemned Courier, the Yerushalayim series, and Animal Eye. Find author Cindy Kep at CKOEPP.com today.
Secrets, trust, worth. The bond between souls intertwined within otherworldly intrigue. Michaela Jade brings forth the Elite Warrior series, a collection of dark fantasy romance novels set in a twisted world where power lusts in the hearts of men and devotion seduces the souls of women. Warrior's Secret, Warrior's Trust, and Warrior's Worth. Available now at authormichaelajade.com.
When they mined an area, they put down yellow tape right across that line. See? And if you walked on the wrong side of that yellow tape, you blew up.
Strange Tales 136. I remember it very clearly, and that was my first exposure to Kirby. And I wanted to show it to people.
Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance is funding now on INDIEGOGO. Don't miss this action-packed space fantasy adventure sure to rekindle your love for the genre. Get it now on INDIEGOGO or just go to sunsworn.com.
Hey, yo, what's happening? I am here for a later on edition of Monday Madness, a Madness Comic Network special edition with Mr. Corey Hardiman. And everybody say hi. What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me get this stupid overlay out of the way. Oh, no, missed it.
Hey, how's it going?
It's that one. What's happening? Wow. You
How's it
are
going?
just one big fuzzball. we can barely see you, Corey.
Oh, all silhouette. Yeah, this is my backup device. My laptop isn't working.
Ah, yeah, that's you're pretty blurry. You might want to just go to an avatar and then we'll share stuff.
I don't even know how to do that. My internet. No, I don't even know if it's really windy outside. I'm up in Canada, and whenever the weather here gets really bad, it wreaks havoc on my internet, which seems to happen almost every single time I'm on a podcast, like 80% of the time. So if there's a lot of lag, I may disappear. That could possibly be why.
All right, all right. Just glad. Thanks for letting me know. You know,
Yeah.
we will figure out a way to power through it.
Right on.
All right. So that being the case, I'll go ahead and be the one to share the screen.
Cool. Thank you. Nice hat. You're in the holiday spirit.
Well, you know, it's that time of year.
That's right.
I have to represent, right? You know.
Exactly.
I'm really having an issue getting this dang address. What the heck?
Oh.
It's Crom. Don't worry about it. It's just the dang troll messing with us. He always does.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, let's see. That there is what we're talking about. I just dropped it in the chat. In the YouTube chat, that is.
Okay.
Let's see. Now, go ahead and tell everybody a little bit about who you are and about this campaign.
My name is Corey Hardiman, and I'm the founder of Attic Door Comics, and Sister Mercy is our singular title so far. We're up to 4 issues are complete, which are all compiled in the graphic novel, which are up on Indiegogo right now. And it's the story of a schizophrenic nun that hears the voice of God and is led across a post-apocalyptic wasteland in search of her mother. It's a very adult, fast-paced tale. A lot of nudity, strong language, gore, violence, pretty much everything you don't want kids to see. And issue 5 is coming up on Kickstarter late December. The books for this are already printed off. I actually expect them here tomorrow or the next day at the latest. So the Kickstarter was very, very successful. The Indiegogo is a bit of a different monster. Again, still trying to figure that out. I made a few of the changes you recommended on the last podcast there as well.
Well, it's just like we talked about. You did great on Kickstarter. You have 500 backers on Kickstarter. You knew where to promote.
Mm-hmm.
Kickstarter didn't do it for you. You did that. Okay.
Yeah.
You knew where to promote to Kickstarter fans. Okay. Now you're over here on the other side, and this is what we do. We promote you to Indiegogo fans. You know.
Yep.
You go to Critical Blast, you go to Creators Outlet, you go to Dark Gift Comics. There's, dozens of other shows you got to go on.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm friending most of them on Twitter and Facebook as I go.
Yep, and you go on those shows. You got to get in front of those audiences and be seen.
Yeah.
On the other side, and I don't mean the other side like political or anything like that. I'm just saying there are people that do not use Kickstarter for various reasons.
Pepsi and Coke, yeah, exactly.
And I mean, you just got to play to everywhere you can. You go to Amazon. It doesn't matter where you go. Once you set up on that platform, you go where those people are, and you go, hey, look at me. One of the main things with the Indiegogo crowd is they all know each other.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
It's like you go in the chat, like these guys over here, right? Devil Flyer, Keely Chow. You go in other people's chats and you become known.
Okay, yeah, right
You see
on.
what I'm saying? And eventually you got one of these mods picking up your link and showing your link in other chats because you show up there. You see what I'm saying? It's like you show
Yeah,
up in the chat.
okay.
Hey, how y'all doing? And it just says Corey Hardiman. Hey, how y'all doing? And that triggers dude that's got your link in his database. You
Right,
know,
yeah,
and he's
no,
like, "Oh, there's Corey Hardiman. I'm going to drop his link in this chat," and people see your link.
yeah,
You know, in
for
all
sure.
the
No,
other, you don't even have to
I've
be on the other
popped into a
shows.
few of them here.
You get known in the chat. You get known by their fans. Those are the people you're trying to reach anyway. Is their fans? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
You got people like Frog G. I don't know if you know who the Frog is,
Yeah,
but he is what we call a super wrench or a wrench master or
sure.
whatever you want to call it, because you know those people in the YouTube chat that have that blue wrench, they can share your links in the YouTube chat.
Mm-hmm.
You
Oh, the
can't
blue wrench.
share your
Okay.
link there unless you got one of them wrenches.
Oh,
You
okay,
see what
right on.
I'm saying? So there's people that just go from
Oh, see, didn't
one
know
show
that.
to another sharing people's links. That's why that's why some Indiegogo campaigns are so successful, because they're getting seen on all the shows, whether they even go on the shows, they're in the chat, they're getting known. Their name's getting known, their project is getting seen. This one's obviously been seen by a lot of people. You had 500 backers over there on Kickstarter. That's a lot of backers. You know what I'm saying? I don't care where you're at. That's a
Yeah, I think
good
it was
chunk of backers. So congratulations on that for sure, man. Is there a catch-up tier
541
on
of
this? I
on
haven't
issue
scrolled
4, I believe. That's where I maxed out at. Or there is, yeah. There's a lot of add-ons. You can add on all of the single editions as
Okay.
well as the Artist Sister Mercy, which is a collection of all of the pinups and various variant covers from the first 4 issues as well.
Now, Morrow Zapata, I love Morrow. He does kids books and stuff. He's cool as hell. I like him. Who else you got involved in this?
Yeah, yeah. Morrow and Chris Graves did that variant cover, and that's for an Indiegogo exclusive. The nude variant cover is also done by Morrow. The other, the cover B, that's Ricardo Silva with colors by Lunyo Alves and artwork. And the interior coloring is done by Paul Marino for the first 4 issues.
Cool. So you got some good people up here working with you. I know
If
Ricardo,
you caught all that, I think I might have cut out there for a minute.
This is good looking stuff, man.
Yeah, I've been very, very lucky that way. Very, very lucky. Ricardo's a fantastic artist and a fantastic person. I'm just absolutely so lucky to be able to work with him. It's crazy.
You can add on all the back issues. As you can see, there's naughty variants, you know, all that good stuff.
Yep, absolutely. And I said, and everything is all here and ready to go. So fulfillment is certainly not going to be an issue. It's actually going to be much, much sooner than the fulfillment date that that's stated on the Indiegogo, because they'll be going out as soon as the campaign ends.
Okay, so what's going on here? This is all these different people in the art book. Is that what that is?
That's exactly what that is. Those are that's exactly everybody you'll find in there. That's quite a long list of talent. Some really, really great talent in there too.
Yep. I can see some people I know. I got Jason Hayer is on my wall. Let's see who else we got. I see Walter Figueroa. Yeah, you got some people on there. All right, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike
and
Chrome is in
Machine Gun Sister Mercy crossover. You all know Max DeVille over there at Atrocity Press.
Yeah, yeah, I love that picture. That's an example of the layout of the pages inside, what each page of the Art of Sister Mercy book will look like.
Yep, check it out. You got stretch goals.
And yes, and the stretch goals where it looks like I'm not really going to be unlocking those. Those were kind of set to Kickstarter expectations, I guess. Anybody that backs it, I'm just going to give them a Kickstarter bundle of the stretch goals that were unlocked on Kickstarter, which was like 6 or 7 different things. So a little bit
All right.
extras in the package for everyone.
So there you go. You know you're going to get some kind of a extras package if you back it, y'all. Look, let's get this one funded real quick, and y'all can take a look at it, and then we can tell everybody about it, and they can go back and get books 1 through 4 when the next one comes out. You know, but we got to get some in our hands, guys. I'm talking to the Indiegogo side. We got to get some in our hands so we can show these to people. Man, this stuff looks awesome. And it's, you know, only a little over $100 away from funded. Now, I'm the one that talked dude into going another 30 days. Don't make me look dumb, please.
I had one pledge the first day after my extension, so right off the bat, it was off to a good start.
Hey, man, you know, I mean, I've always liked this book. I wish I could have been part of it from the beginning at book 1, but I didn't know about you then. You see what I'm saying?
I've been getting some pretty solid reviews, I got to say. All of them so far. I haven't had my first real negative one yet, although I'm sure it's going to come someday down the road. But yeah, very, very positive reviews in regards to the writing, the artwork.
Yeah, well,
the story. Everybody seems to be really, really engaged.
Good, so.
Like there is a fair amount of, like I said, like being adult subject matter in the books.
So I'm gonna go ahead and play this trailer real quick.
Yeah.
And let's check this out, man.
Have dried. Most of the oceans have dried, leaving only vast expanses of poison and toxic waste that give birth to horrors best left undiscovered. Stained red skies are smeared by putrid clouds of pollution that can be tasted in the repugnant air, while a wasteland of sand and detritus bury a past that has been forgotten by generations, the cities mere skeletons of their former grandeur. Welcome to the world of Sister Mercy, where a schizophrenic nun is led by the voice of God while battling irradiated grotesques and dark occultists. Like Joan of Arc reimagined for a much different, more desperate time, Mercy is a sexy, fast-paced trip to the final days of humanity. A nightmarish future born of God's darkest dreams, where everything that moves may not be living, but everything that moves is deadly. If ever there was a time to have mercy, this is it.
And background music provided by Dan O'Leary, and that voiceover by Ryan Lee Voice from LA. Oh, you're on mute.
Yeah, credit your people. That's always a good thing to do. Good job. Dude, this is really good looking. I mean, I talked about it when you were over there on Kickstarter. You know, I'm one of the people that ain't afraid to share the wealth. I want everybody to know where stuff is, no matter where it is. But yeah, man, we need to get people looking at this one. We need to get this one funded for sure.
Yeah, it would definitely be nice to make a bit more motion there in Indiegogo for sure. I really like the setup of their pages with the pictures above every tier. That's one thing they got over Kickstarter. The few things they have over Kickstarter that I do like that they do.
Well, I like just the fact that they take the money right now, because most people, when they go, yeah, I want to back it, they're not thinking about 3 weeks from now. They're thinking about right now. You know,
I lost almost $1,000 on my last campaign from lost pledges. So, yeah, absolutely. I hear you.
Thanks, Mike. Yeah, man, you
Hey,
guys check this one out, man. This one's definitely good. Obviously, dude's got 500 backers over on that other side. People like it. Take a look. You know what I mean? Obviously,
yeah.
people like it. Take a look. Let's get this guy a platform over here too that appreciates what he does, man. So
Right
you
there,
got
that's
the
the back cover by Derek Stevens. I love that. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece.
yeah, that's just awesome, dude. And you guys know you've seen it over the madness. I put the banner up there all the time, man. You
That's
know,
right.
you
And I
guys have
appreciate
seen it.
all the support and the shout outs. It's that's awesome.
And you know, I mean, there are those people who are like, man, is you know, I mean, I get the question every time I have a Kickstarter out here. Is that coming over to Indiegogo? Is that coming over to Indiegogo? It's here.
Somebody asked me the other day why I went over to Indiegogo after such a successful Kickstarter. I said, well, I mean, just expansion. Always want to get it into as many hands as humanly possible, and as
Yes.
many eyes on it as humanly possible, right? So
Right. And that whole Kickstarter crowd doesn't mean anybody over here seen it. That's what I
that's
said.
right.
I want to get it, at least get it funded, you guys, so we can get some in our hands and we can show you. You know, we can show you, yes, this, you know, how good the fulfillment is. We can show you the actual product, you know, but we got to get it backed. We got to get it backed, guys, to get to that point. So, you know, you
And I
got the
just
catch up add-ons, you got all that. You can go get 1, 2, and 3. And, you know, oh yeah, the poker chip. Yeah, hold up. Can't see very well, but yeah, there's a poker chip.
those will be going with.
Now it's on the
There we go.
floor.
That's my camera. Hang on. There we go. All right. So there's the front, and these are the clay poker chips, Sister Mercy, and that's
Yep.
the back. Those are going to go with every campaign, or every backer will get one of those, along with 5 or 6 other items that are in the bag of unlocked stuff from Kickstarter, art prints and stickers and buttons and a whole bunch of stuff.
There they are, down there.
Yeah, there we go. That's a better picture.
And you know, like you said, there's a lot of stuff he gave away with the Kickstarter campaign. He's just going to throw in regardless of whether this reaches stretch goal level or not. We just want to get it in some hands, guys. You know what's up.
Exactly.
Look, you guys know Max DeVille, Atrocity Press, Mary Machine Gun. You know, he's obviously done a cross promotion with Sister Mercy. So you know, you got those adult variants. Can't sneeze at those. Anything you want, guys. Especially the good art, right?
Yeah, oh, the art is absolutely wonderful, for sure, and it's the same colorist on the first 4 issues, so you know the 120 pages, and it all has the same consistency, right?
Right.
And it's one overarching story with an end goal in sight, and yeah, and this is pretty much the halfway point. The first four issues are about the halfway point.
And you got original cover art.
Original cover art.
Cover artwork
Yep.
right here. $200. $200 US. 196. You can get the naughty one, guys. You can get the naughty cover from Mara Zapata.
So I had that one on the Kickstarter campaign as well. Not just the naughty one. And somebody had pledged on it and sat on it for over 20 days. And right before the end of the campaign, they dropped their pledge, and it was a 1 of 1. So that one really screwed me right there. So that's why I have that available for the for Indiegogo.
And that's why I'm saying, you know, the thing about Indiegogo is people spend the money they know they have.
Exactly.
Because they take that money right now.
Yep.
You see what I'm
Yep.
saying? You don't
Yeah,
have to take it right now. You can wait till later and take it all in a big chunk or whatever, but they take the money from the buyer right now. And that way there's no oops, I don't have no money when it comes around, and there's none of that campaign sabotage that you've seen. Everybody has seen.
I've seen a little
go out
bit
back a high
around.
tier pledge and then pull out at the last minute, putting you back below funding right before deadline. You know,
yeah,
that can't happen on Indiegogo, and that's another thing I like about Indiegogo. You know, but yeah, all this cover art is available, y'all. I know we got art lovers over here on this side too, man, because a lot of those art pieces sell. A lot of them do. So yeah, I see
They
y'all
went
watching. Say
all
something in the chat. What's up, Trash Can Conductor? I love that dude's name.
yeah, all the other original art that I had on Kickstarter all went within the first couple of days. Yeah,
And
it's
then
been
what's the bundle from heaven? What's that all about?
that's all of the standard edition covers. And the bundle from hell is all of the nude edition covers. It's all bundled together in one, along with the Art of Sister Mercy book as well.
Okay, okay. So you get from number 1 on, from number
Yes,
1
sir.
through number 4, guys. All the art prints and the comics. So $200, $215 will get you all the naughties and all the A covers. That's not bad.
That's right. Yep.
The Paradise Lost cover D.
And that's the exclusive Indiegogo cover by Chris Graves. He does some beautiful work. He does.
And then C is right there.
Yeah, that's one more Zapata.
And that's the one you can get the original art from that's down here.
Yeah, both of those last two are, yeah.
All right. Yeah, that one's down there too. So that cover art's all available, y'all. Jump. And the art book, $20. The Paradise Lost nude variant, 17. The PDF, 15. Oh, that's the PDF. I'm sorry. All right. So there you have it. How many pages is that?
The 120 pages. And the individual issues, issue 1 is 24 pages. And issues 2, 3, and 4 are 28 pages each. And the Art of Sister Mercy is 24 pages. Altogether, the graphic novel is 120 pages.
All right. There you go.
And that's soft cover.
And if you're a floppy guy, you can get those as the add-ons. So it's
yeah,
all there for
good.
you, y'all. It's all there for you.
Every campaign has done a little bit better than the last one. It's been growing steadily. Tons of positive feedback. Everybody likes it, so I'm just eager to get it into as many hands as possible and hear as many reactions as possible. I thought I would have offended somebody because I don't pull any punches with the story. I said there's a lot of nudity, but story and character comes first. The nudity is more of a spice, and I think it highlights the story. It's I try not to be like too gratuitous with it for the most part. It has to advance the story in some way or another. And I thought at some point somebody would be triggered and there would be some angry emails from someone because it gets pretty crazy at moments. But that hasn't happened yet. So I'm still expecting that day to come. But so far, I've been lucky.
You know what I say, man. You know what I say. Art is subjective.
That's right.
All right.
And one of the reasons I love the indies so much is I want to see an artist's unbridled imagination and not being, held down by studios or comic book codes or unions being told you can't do this, you can't do that. I want to see what the artist originally envisioned.
Yes.
For better or worse.
That is exactly what I'm talking about. I want everybody to feel. I want to see what's actually coming out of you, out of your heart, or whatever. Not what you feel you have to adhere to.
Exactly.
Which is pretty much why I do my show on my own platform. I don't have no daddy. I don't have no sponsors telling me I can't say this, I can't say that, or I can't have this person or that person on my show. It's like, I think I lost a follower earlier today when I played my new intro.
Oh.
I went from 536 to 535 during my intro.
Oh, no.
Because my intro has a little high comics gate. Because I don't want anybody to feel like I support everybody. As long as you're cool to me, right?
Yeah,
as long
absolutely.
As you're cool with me, I'll promote your book. I don't care what platform you're on or whatever. As long as you're not anti what I do and who I do it for, I'll do it for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
But as soon as you start trying to tell me who I can and cannot promote, you basically telling me I can't promote you. That's
Yeah,
all.
that's,
You know?
and the people that advocate for that sort of censorship, in the long run, it's going to come back to bite them on the ass, because someday they're going to be the ones that are going to be censored when they have something that they want to show off, per se, right? So
Well, I'm hoping
if
nobody will ever get to that point. But see, the
move
thing
on to
is that a lot of artists don't realize that they missed a history class somewhere.
right, yeah,
Because the
exactly.
worse it gets, who do they go after first? All the artists, all the free thought people, all the people with expression.
Anything that
They come after y'all. You better figure that shit out.
anybody that's enough of a spitfire to get somebody else thinking, right?
Hey, that's what I'm saying. It's like, for me, I promote anybody as long as they're cool to me and my audience.
That's what I said it.
So I mean, a few months back, I declared that yes, I align with CG values. I guess I'm CG, and some people got mad, and some people, most people were like, yeah, whatever. I mean, that didn't mean that I wasn't going to have people that aren't CG in my shows. That didn't mean that you had to be CG to be in my group. I didn't say anything like that. It was just, I kind of align with the way they promote, they cross promote, they help each other, all this stuff that I really wasn't seeing even as much as I was trying to build it.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? And
That makes sense.
And then when I started meeting the people in CG, and it was like seeing how much they help each other, and that's the bottom line right there. How much they help each other. That was
right
when
on.
I was like, yeah, these guys get it.
Well, I see so much that there's so much division out there in everything, whether it's you name it. There's a dividing line in almost everything, and people are getting further and further apart. And I mean, myself for one, and I'm sure many others are the same. It's just really tired of seeing that. Like, pretty much like you said earlier, I'm going to like somebody whether they're on one side of a fence or another, as long as they're a good person. You know what I mean? Assholes come in all shapes and sizes on both sides of the fence, and
see, there's those people that are like, man, I'm just not a group kind of guy. I don't want to be associated with any group. I just want to do my thing. You see what I'm saying? So those people, especially those people, I mean, I don't know, I kind of consider myself like an ambassador for CG now, because I'm trying to show people it's not that toxic thing it was 4 or 5 years ago.
Right. Okay.
I mean, because I wasn't a part of it 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know what it was then. What I've seen with my own eyes and the people that I've interacted with, they're all family. I mean, yeah, you might bicker with your cousins, but if somebody comes up against your family, you and your cousins all standing together, right?
Yeah, that's right, exactly.
What I see in CG, even the people that don't like each other still stand together for the ideal that comics is about having fun. It's not about being directed or coerced or any of that. Right. It's about free artist expression, basically.
For sure.
Exactly, it's been what you're talking about. Free.
Now that I've been a part of the community, so I think I probably missed the worst of that. I think the biggest thing that I want to avoid is pushing away a customer base on either side. That's why I just try to be, open for business for everybody type of deal, right? So
yeah, and you may lose the occasional one, but that's because they're just
you're never going to make every
one side or the other, and you can't help them people. You really can't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like the only reason there's a problem is because there's extremes over there and extremes over there. The rest of us are just trying to coexist.
Exactly. That's everybody in the middle. That's where I try to stay. Exactly.
Well, I mean, even if you lean a little this way, lean a little that way, you're not extreme way over there. You see, it's those extreme people that make it hard for everybody else.
Well, they moved the lines too, because you might have been in the middle 2 years ago and not change your perception at all, but find yourself on another side of the fence now, even though you're still what was a centrist point of view a couple of years ago was no longer a centrist point of view.
Yeah, you keep getting moved. I know.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I'm a constitutionalist, so my position can't move.
Okay, gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? I believe in
Yep.
the amendments as they were written, and not. I don't even like a whole bunch of the crap they've done to them since then. I'm a constitutionalist, and
Gotcha.
oh well, sue me, but I think free speech and the right to bear arms are things that everybody should have in every country.
Yeah. It's that's one place where actually the U.S. is really ahead of Canada. Where you have your Constitution, we have our Charter of Rights and Freedoms, but there's a lot of we have a lot of hate speech laws and stuff like that. I haven't personally encountered anything like that, but there's definitely a lot more of controlled speech output here, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
I'm not outspoken about anything controversial, so I haven't felt any kickback on it. But I know others certainly do. That's for sure. Especially when you start getting into French Canada versus English Canada and stuff like that, it gets to be a little bit more complicated.
You got your own right and left, buddy.
Yeah, right.
No, I mean, what's up, Dojo? Dojo, man, you got to check this one out, bro. I think this one kind of be up your alley a little bit. This one was highly successful over on Kickstarter, 500 backers. Come over here, can't get no love. Look at that. Look, can't get no love, Dojo. I'm trying to get this guy some love, man.
I said the thing that pretty much the biggest thing it comes down to is I had a larger following on Facebook and Instagram, and I no following whatsoever on YouTube or Twitter. I'm still trying to figure out Twitter. I don't even know if I'm using it right, but it's and I'm learning that.
Do you have an account?
Oh yeah.
What's your
I think you put my stuff on there before. Attic Door Comics. It is. I've tweeted at you. I'm pretty sure, and you shared it.
Attic Door? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Is that your handle? Attic Door Comics?
Yep.
All right. Yo, go check that out. Go check that out. Oh, you Twitter people, you know what I'm talking about. Look at that guy. Look at that guy in that. Geez, my Twitch profile picture. Look at that.
That's awesome.
That was my Halloween Jerry Garcia.
Oh, that's great.
Actually, it was the comics Gandalf, because I'm CG. I'm the comics Gandalf.
I think it's been like 10 years since I dressed up for Halloween, and the last time I dressed up as the Crow and took a bunch of magic mushrooms and started to wonder if I actually was him. It got really crazy.
Yeah. I love mushrooms on Halloween. It's always good.
Yeah. I was a bit more, I was younger, more adventurous me. I don't think the brain could handle that now. You'd probably find me crying in the closet.
Well,
and I don't mean that in any kind of a symbolic way whatsoever.
Right. My best part of Halloween was one of the nights, of course, it was during CrownCon, so one of the nights I dressed up different every night. One of the nights I dressed up as Alice Cooper, and that was Halloween night. So we had kids knocking at the door for candy, and I'd have to run up there and go out and give candy. Well, they were really cool in this neighborhood because they all come in one huge bunch.
Oh, right on.
All the kids come together in one huge bunch, and all the parents are out in the street, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I open the door, and all the kids are looking at me all funny, and all the parents are going, Alice Cooper! So, like, the parents knew who I was, but,
The times they are.
Look, Dojo's got a show, a great show.
We'll do for sure.
He just followed you on Twitter. Get with him. He'll get you on his show. This is what I'm talking about, Corey. You got to get seen on this side, bro.
Okay, gotcha.
Get this funded. Dojo, look, I'm the one that talked him into extending it 30. He was going to dump it, man. And I was like, no. We got to get you on the shows. We got to get you seen. I want one of these. So obviously it has to get funded to get there, right?
That's right.
Yeah, definitely. Dojo, there's so many cool people, man, that, are all in the network that
everybody I've met so far really, really cool for sure. I haven't really met anybody that I don't like yet. For the most part, right? So
That's and that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you say no, we can get this funded, no problem. Let me
that's all.
run through this a little bit again. Look at this stuff, man. Come on, great covers by people I know. Okay, Ricardo Silva. I know Moro Zapata. Look, was Moro Zapata in #1? I think he might have been in CromCon 1, dude.
I think you had
That's how
mentioned that
long I've
last
known
time we were
him.
talking.
If he wasn't in one, no, he must have been in #2, but he was like in early CromCons, right? Because he had
Okay,
them kids books, and I was all about them kids books. You know that.
that's awesome.
Right on,
That's
TCC.
great. Thank you.
Yeah, there's a God.
CG.
Would you drop the link for that dojo? Did I make you a mod, bro? I don't even know if I did. Yeah, you're a mod. Drop the link for that. There's a guide, a CG
Oh,
guide that tells where all the shows are for all the IGG people, you know,
okay.
and it tells what shows, what times their shows are, everything, man. And man, most everybody's approachable. They all want to see good stuff.
Right
You know what
on.
I'm saying? We all want good stuff. So yeah,
Cool. Yeah.
I'm glad you brought this over, and we will get it funded. And like I said, you just sent it all off to the printer. It's not like, it's for sure happening, you guys. It's not like something you're going to be wondering about. This one's for real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
there you
tracking
go.
is going to be here within the next 2 days.
Yeah. So and there's the website for the CG guide. You can see where all the shows are. Um, Dude,
Right
this
on.
is what we do. And that's what I mean. Everybody's super helpful, It's like you just got to get over here and get seen, get noticed, talk to people in the chat, just like those guys are talking in the chat right now. You see,
Okay. Gotcha.
you go watch those shows on that guide, you go get known, get people knowing who you are, tell everybody, yo, I got this book. This book, we got hundreds of backers already. Just needs to be seen, man. There you go. Look at that.
Right
Updating
on.
as we speak.
That's awesome.
This is what we do, man. It's all about. We understand Indiegogo isn't going to do quite as much as Kickstarter does, but at the
Hmm.
same time, I know people that have paid Kickstarter for ads, paid Facebook for ads. I'm out here on Facebook all day long, and I might see your ad once or twice during your whole campaign.
Yeah, that's right.
I
Yeah.
promote more than that. You
Yeah.
see what I'm
For
saying? It's like,
Oh, yeah, oh, absolutely. And I see your stuff all over the place. Absolutely.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's like I understand people think that Kickstarter does it for them. You guys do it for yourself. Self promotion is where all those backer numbers come from. There might be a few people that surfed Kickstarter that never heard of you, that saw your book and backed it, but most of them are people who know who you are already. They know that title already. They've heard it from Max. They've heard it from me. They've heard it from numerous other people. You know,
Hmm.
it's
Yeah.
all word of mouth, man. It really is. And once it's in somebody's hand, and we can go, yo, look at this. Yo, look, I got it right here. It's freaking awesome. That makes a big difference.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
I mean,
Absolutely.
so once we got it in hand, then it's all bets are off. It's like we can truly show it for what it is, you
Right
know,
on.
from fulfillment. Like I unbox everything live, you
Oh,
know,
okay.
so I can
Cool.
show everybody, yeah, this is how you get it. You see what I
Oh,
mean? This is how you get it. Like they're coming out with bags now, bro. These are
I
wonderful.
yeah, I'm pretty interested in those. I'm hoping maybe for issue 5. I don't know. Yeah, I like those. I like those bags. I'd like to give them a try.
Yeah, that's I think Sticker Mule was doing those
Yeah, yeah, and
those
that's where I get
releases.
the stickers from.
Yeah, man. And RJ from Critical Blast, his show starts at 8. I don't
That's
know
where
if
I
you know
first heard about the
RJ,
snacks, actually. Yeah.
but that's another show you got to get on. You got to get seen. Will at Creators Outlet. Got to go on that show.
Oh, cool.
Nefarious at Global Frequency, Dojo, all these guys, man. Just
Right
go
on.
get seen, man.
I'll start following everybody back so I can get familiar with them all. Like I said, I know of, like said, you, Max, a few others, but a lot of these names are the first that I've seen of them.
We already went through the campaign dojo. You want me to go through it again? We can do that. We'd already gone through it. We've been out here since 7, bro. so yeah, we're into the. I'm talking about me promoting part of the show. No. No, man, but seriously, you know, I mean, this book's got everything, man. We were talking about the art, got original cover art. Moro Zapata is somebody who's been at CromCon. You know, Dojo, you're coming in at the end. But that's the page I really love. I love that watercolor look right there.
It's her posture too. There's just something about that posture. It's so badass. Like that's a woman not to be messed with right there.
But yeah, man, Dojo, check. Yeah, you get it. You get it. Exactly. He's one of us, man. That's what I'm saying. It's like I find so much stuff over there, and I'm like, man, I know these guys would love this if they knew about it. So, Attic Door Comics, y'all, go check it out. Sister Mercy, Paradise Lost, man.
Yeah, and it's also Sister Mercy on Facebook and on Instagram as well.
And let's see, where we be down here? Okay, Stretch Goal. You're gonna get some of this stuff with your package, no matter what. The stuff from the Kickstarter. He already said he's just gonna throw some stuff in. You guys know Max DeVille over at Atrocity Press. Obviously, he's done a cross promotion with Corey here. These are all the different people in the art involved in the art book, which is also one of the tiers. You can get the Sister Mercy art. And there's some pretty cool names on there. Jason Hayer. Let's see. Yeah, he's up there on my wall. He did The Crew. The Crew, number 2, the first book I was ever in. Oh, shit. There I am talking about myself again.
Yeah, he did issue 1 standard edition cover for the reprint of issue 1 that I just did. And he's going to have a cover coming up on our next Kickstarter as well for Sister Mercy 5. Yeah, love Jason's work.
Yeah, Jason's awesome. So, you know, we got the art book that goes with it. That's the cover of the art book right there. Beautiful stuff. Oh, you got the goods and the bads. The goods and the bads. I mean, the goods and the betters. The goods and the betters. Yeah.
The heaven and the hell.
Heaven and hell tiers right there.
If I could have actually switched around the names of the bundles, might have been a bit more appropriate.
There you go. But yeah, you can get the original art. That's the original art for the cover C nude version. Bundle from Hell, all the nude covers. Bundle from Heaven, all the straight A covers. You know what's up.
And if I do say so myself, I find Ricardo's artwork gets better with every issue. Like his talent as an artist is just growing and growing and growing. I can't wait for people to see issue 5. It's by far the most beautiful looking issue. And yeah, it's going to be something special.
They keep telling me that if I'm not entertaining, nobody's going to watch. So I try to keep it up. Right?
That's right. You got to keep the energy up. That's right.
Just wait till I start telling prison stories. That's when you know I've run out of stuff to talk about. Yeah, man, this is good, you guys. Go check it out for sure. Sister Mercy, Paradise Lost, book 4 in the series, or I mean the graphic novel 1 through 4 for the series. You can also get all of the floppies 1 through 4 available down there in the add-ons. Man, yeah, let's get this thing funded, guys, because I want to get me 1 or 2. Actually, you know, I'm that guy. I'm that guy that's gonna go get floppy number 1 and start there. You know, that's how I do that. I start at the beginning, man. That's who I am.
All the screen time you're giving me, I'll have to make sure your package has some a bunch of extra goodies in it.
Well, anything extra you send me is like probably going to go to these people during different giveaways, or when I go to cons. All the stuff that I get, I give away when I go to cons.
That's cool.
You know,
that's
somebody
spreading the word.
Somebody recognizes me, and I'll give them something, or you know, whatever. It's like I just go out and give stuff away just as much as people give it to me. I give it away. I have fun.
The Santa hat's not a gimmick, eh? It's a year-round thing.
Well, for me,
you need a sack.
For me, Santa shows up in my mailbox all year round.
Right on.
He doesn't have time to deal with us adults during Christmas because he's got all them kids he's dealing with, right? He ain't got time for us. But every time I go to the mailbox and there's a package in there that I didn't expect, that I didn't pack,
yeah,
Santa's showing up at my house.
Right on.
Don't let the magic die, y'all. Don't let the magic die. I tell that to my grandkids, man. They know. Santa shows up here all year round.
Things I tried to hope for is I always, right from issue 1, I always try to throw in a little something with every package, a little bit extra, because I want it to be a good experience for. I want it to be a good experience for everyone, right? So.
Yep.
Little extra surprise can never hurt.
I do use them for product placement.
There we go.
You know, because you could be Cat Stevens, whoa, Cat from the Hood, or you know, you could be Joe D. McPhee's Amazonia, or you could be with IndieGogo. It's all product placement. You bet.
That's awesome.
You know, yeah. Even our friends at Critical Blast.
Right on. I
so
keep
you send me them
getting
stickers, they get shown off all the time too. All that stuff, man. Dojo gets it.
I keep getting Critical Blast and Indie Volt mixed up in my head, and I'm not always sure which one is which. But one of them did a review of Sister Mercy #4. I think it's Indie Volt, but I could be wrong. And they gave it 5 out of 5 stars, and what a glowing review they gave me. It was awesome. It was really, really cool.
Indie Volt is Varian and Krista.
Okay, then it was Critical Blast. RJ, is it?
Yeah, RJ is a Critical Blast. And,
yes, okay, Critical Blast.
But Indie Volt is another network that has a few different shows that you can be on. You know,
yeah, I've been on a couple of times. That's why I was getting them mixed up. That's the other one I'm familiar. The 2 that I'm the most familiar with.
Yeah.
Along with yours, those are the ones that I've been on the most.
Well, get familiar with that guy. He has a good following. And
awesome.
You know, like I said, there's a few. Mike Walters has a show. Let's see. I don't know. There's so many. Nefarious over there at Global Frequency. Just so many good people, man, that have shows that do exactly what I'm doing right now. Just try to get people to see what you got going on. You know?
That's awesome.
What's up? It's Just Doug. How you doing? We are just about to close this one down. We got a few minutes left. He is on Twitter at Attic Door Comics. He's on Instagram. He's on Facebook. He is in the madness. You can find him in the madness. All
That's right.
Let's get this one funded. So that we can pass, we can show this one around amongst the other shows here on the Indiegogo side of things. This one deserves more. 500 backers on Kickstarter. I'm not saying we can beat that, but damn, we don't have to let them stomp us into the dirt either, y'all. 500 to 5 ain't looking good.
Right.
Let's get some backers.
Lowest possible goal too. So
this is your first time on Indiegogo, though, right? Yeah.
I've been on Kickstarter 5 times, very successfully, and the first one was like kind of I barely made it, and but issues 2, 3, and 4 it just grew exponentially from there, and now like issues 3 and 4 were both over 500 backers. I think I topped out at 541 was the most that I've hit so far. Right, so yeah, it's been really, really gone over really, really well on Kickstarter.
And there ain't no reason it shouldn't go over really, really well here either, guys. It's a good looking book. You can get the full 120-page graphic novel, or you can get the floppies if you're like me, you're a floppy guy. All the rewards that we're giving out with the Kickstarter, he's throwing stuff in there. I think they're add-ons, Dojo. They're add-ons. You can get all the floppies, or you
Yeah.
can get this book is all this particular book is volume 1 through 4. I mean,
Yeah.
it's 1 through 4 all wrapped into one. It's a
There's also bundles as well. The bundle from heaven and the bundle from hell are all the floppies combined into one. A little bit cheaper to get them all packaged together there.
Right. So you can get all the naughties, all the nices, however you want to do it. But definitely, man, you guys spread the word. Let's get this one funded. Get him in demand so that he can, sell all this stuff. Straight out like you guys do it. You know what's up, man. Follow him on Twitter. There you go. Attic Door Comics, yo. And see, that's what happens when they get to know you, and then you show up like in the chat on Dojo's show. He's talking to somebody else, and you just show up in the comments. Hey, everybody. And Trash Can Conductor sees you. What's he going to do? He's going to drop your link in that chat on that show.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
What I'm saying? That's what these guys all do for each other, and that's what makes it more of a family, man. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Everybody wants everybody else to succeed.
On the that I do watch, I just haven't been familiar with those ones yet, so I'll definitely start watching them for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. See, and he said, I thought he'd seen this one around. It is. It is an awesome book, man. Look, I mean, Max likes it. You guys know Max. If Max likes it, it's probably pretty good.
Right from our first campaign, which was 3 years ago now. Issue 1, I think it was, I dropped 3 years ago, and now they're coming out a lot faster than they were back then. But yeah, Max has been a backer on every single campaign right from the first one.
Yep. Yeah, he loves it. He's the one that told me about it. So
Right.
There you go. That's
Max
where I heard about it. So yeah, there you have it, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, so I'm not stepping on RJ's toes. He's got a show starting at 8. Go over there and check that out, Corey. Say hi to everybody in the chat. Get known, man. This is how it works over here. Just get known. Let people know who you are. We'll do the rest.
Right on. Well, I appreciate it, and thanks again, like I said, for all of the screen time. I appreciate it a lot. That's great.
You bet, man. That's what we do, bro.
Awesome.
All right, I'm gonna play a few more commercials, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Tomorrow night, geez, I got a full week. I got a full week of stuff, man. It's pretty crazy what's going on. I don't usually schedule all week long, but I have Ryan Hack tomorrow night. I got Chris and Diana Tamulovich on Thursday, and we have a very special edition Friday night. Gabe Etliab, the guy who just left Superman, is going to be here. We're going to be interviewing him about what happened over there.
Cool.
That's interesting. I'm looking forward to that. So, you bet. There you go. See, you got people watching now, bro. There it is.
Thanks.
What's up? Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hey, come on, everybody. Go check out Sister Mercy. Make them numbers go up. It ain't that far to fund. We just want to get this guy so we can set up an in-demand store, y'all. And then we can chip away at all them books one at a time. That's how I do it. Gotta have number one. Right.
That's right.
You have a good night, Corey. I'm gonna play some commercials and roll on out of here, man.
All right. Good night. Take care, everybody.
Take it easy, man.
Come get some.
Hey, it's Belle from Liberty Entertainment Distribution. We've got quality indie comics in hand ready to ship to you now. Yes, really. And it gets better. At Liberty, publishers set their own wholesale pricing, and we don't take any fees, so don't wait. Call or visit me today at ledg.us or call 1-800-525-2091.
Yeah, I'm picking one. How about that one?
In a world ravaged by monsters, a new evil has risen, poisoning the land and threatening humanity. Now, the Monster Matador, along with the meanest and baddest kaiju killers, have joined forces to kick its ass. Monster Matador, Afropocalypse.
The city of prosperity. Riches for some, but for the masses, scraping by is all they can do. Meet Bitna. It's a rough life, with an even harder reality. Living in the roughest part of town, it looks impossible to make it big. But maybe she will find it in a simple dress. The Radiant Sight, a new romance story by Martin Fisher, now on Indiegogo.
From author Brian K. Morris comes a tale of irreverent holiday horror, told with much inappropriate humor. Dr. Victor Frankenstein creates the spirit of giving himself. Ho, ho, ho! Santa-Stein, or the post-holiday Prometheus. Available at Amazon.com. Get your copy today.
Hey, yo, Pops here. Are you looking to be on Monday Madness? Is Monday no good? You need a special edition? Are you looking to be on the first timer spotlight on for you new guys? Launch parties, countdowns, CromCon Monthly. We got it all right here at the Madness Comic Network, providing online promotional services for the indie comic community and proud sponsor of
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we